Lydia, are you there? I just wanted to say congrats. I heard the news that you were finally going to be getting married. Dean told me all about it, actually.
Oh, well, thank you for those kind words, Hilda.
And I bet that you're just so relieved over all of this since you're turning 35 today, right? I mean, I bet your parents have got to be really happy too now that their daughter is finally getting married off.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose they are happy for me.
But you know, I heard something about that man you were going to marry. I heard that he didn't even graduate high school. Were your parents happy about that? Or were they just content that you could find someone to take you off the market? Because I can tell you that if it was me and my parents, ooh.
Sorry, Hilda, I think that we might be having some kind of misunderstanding here. I mean, we're not that old, and it's not just that he didn't finish high school. In fact, I get the sense that you're just trying to put me down for my wedding.
What are you talking about? I'm not trying to make fun of you. I am making fun of you. But don't worry, I also have to say that I really respect you.
Oh, really? And just how do you respect me?
Well, I mean, to think that you getting so old and still not married, and then you finally decided to settle down with some dropout flunky. I don't think that I could live a life like that. So I think it's great that you've chosen to. I just hope you're ready to be a wife to that kind of man. And anyways, I guess it's just all that resolution that you're saying that makes me admire you.
I don't think you said one word of admiration in any of those texts at all. I knew it. You were just making fun of me.
Oh, come on. I'm not making fun of you. That badly, right? Besides, I really do appreciate the dedication to still trying to get married this late in the game. I'm happy for you. After all, you didn't even graduate high school either, right? So I think it's just so great that a couple of lowlifes like you can find each other.
Okay, now this is just starting to get ridiculous. I really don't get why you feel the need to be saying any of this. But I don't appreciate you disparaging against my fiancé like this. And I don't think that our education levels are really any concern of yours. You know that schooling isn't everything, right?
Well, you say that, but of course it has a lot to do with how much you get paid for your job, doesn't it? After all, your brother Dean went to a great school and now he works at a job where he earns over $1 million a year. And as for me, I also went to an Ivy League school and I'm in line for a big promotion next quarter.
And I think those are both such impressive things to accomplish in your 20s. But I still don't think that that gives you the right to put others down like you have my fiancé and I. In fact, I really would like an apology from you for what you said.
What? You think that someone like me needs to apologize to someone like you? I think that you need to wake up and get a grip on reality. Why in the world should I have to lower myself to say sorry to someone like you? I think that you're being so selfish if you think I should actually have to do that. You choose to live the life that you did, so don't be mad at others for your choices.
Oh, come on. Do you really think that justifies the way that you've been acting?
Oh, well, I'm just so sorry if I hit a nerve with that. But the fact of the matter is, I'm doing things with my life that you couldn't dream of. In fact, I have to go and prepare for a very important business right now, so I'll talk to you later. And good luck working whatever minimum wage job you manage to get for yourself.
Hey, Lydia. You there? I just wanted to double check that it's okay if we don't go to your wedding. I mean, I just want you to know that I've been really looking forward to it, but...
Sorry, Dean. What are you talking about? Why wouldn't you come to our wedding?
Well, it's just that I get that you're wanting to cut back on costs for the event, but I didn't expect you to cut me out of the wedding. I was just kind of hoping that I could be there for you.
Wait just a second there. What are you talking about? And why do you think that you're not coming to my wedding?
Well, you are going to be getting married, right? Just heard from Hilda about you were starting to get worried about the cost of the wedding, and so you're cutting down on some of the plans. Hilda told me that it would basically only be the parents that were showing up. That's what you told Hilda to tell me about the wedding, right?
What in the world? Are you serious? Did she really say all of that to you? Because I will have you know that I didn't say one word of any of that to her at all. This whole thing is just ridiculous.
So then, I can still go to your wedding?
Of course you can. The wedding plans are going to be the same as they've always been. You are going to be there, and so are the rest of our family and friends. Yes, I am trying to keep things cheap for myself, but I'm not going to cut down my wedding party that size.
Oh, so then we can really show up. You haven't actually cut out our place at the wedding.
Yes, of course you can still come. I would love for you to be there. You're my brother, for crying out loud. Actually can't believe that Hilda would say something like that to you. It sounds to me like she was trying to get out of having to come to my wedding at all, and that's why she lied to you.
Oh, you mean that you really think this was all some kind of plan by Hilda to not go to your wedding?
You know, just the other day she was making fun of me for my lack of schooling and was talking about how much better she is than everyone. I bet she just didn't want to come to my wedding to spite me, and that's why she came up with such a ridiculous lie.
Oh, wow. I actually had no idea about any of this at all. I'm so sorry that he's tried to do this, Lydia. I've told her over and over again to try and get along with you and stop messing with you, but she just doesn't seem to get it.
Well, I don't think it's something that you should be apologizing for, Dean. But Hilda just seems to really enjoy lauding all the fancy schools that she got to go to over me. That it's obvious that she's looking down at me and my fiancé for not having gone to a nice school.
Well, I hope that you really do know how sorry I am for her attitude. After all, the whole reason why you had to drop out of high school was for my sake.
What do you mean by that, Dean?
Well, it's the truth, isn't it? When I was little, I got really sick and we needed money to afford the treatment, especially since at the time it wasn't going to be covered by our insurance. We were going to have to pay for it all, and that's why you dropped out. You did it so that you could try and take care of me.
I don't want you feeling bad about anything that happened in the past concerning that, okay? The thing is that I didn't really want to finish high school then. I was ready to go out and join the workforce already. You didn't force me to do anything that I didn't already want to do, okay?
Well, you say that, but you're just trying to make me feel better.
Of course I'm not. But if you really want to pay me back for all those years, then you had better be there at my wedding, okay? It's going to be a big, important celebration to me that won't be complete if you aren't there for me, okay?
Got it. In that case, you can count on us being there. I wouldn't miss this for the world. The moment you have the date, let me know, and we'll be there.
Oh no, Lydia. I'm so sorry. The thing is that Dean and I aren't going to make it to your wedding.
Wait, you two aren't going to be here?
Yeah, we changed our minds at the very last second. I didn't see any reason why we should be there. So, anyways, we're not going to be there for you on your big day. After all, why should we waste our precious time off going to see a couple of losers like you getting married? I would rather die than have someone see me there.
So you're saying that you don't want to be here that badly?
I don't think you understand. In this world, time is money. Dean and I's time is just worth more than even going to your wedding. Do you really think we can give our precious time just like that? If you wanted us for even half the day, you could buy our time for $10,000.
So you just want me to pay you and my brother just to show up at my wedding?
That's right. So you had better pay up if you wanted us to be there. Although I seriously doubt a couple of poor nobodies like you could afford us. So anyways, that's why we're not going to be able to go to your wedding. You just don't have that kind of money.
Hold it right there. I think I see what's going on here. You're basically saying that you don't think my wedding will be worth anything, do you?
Is it that obvious?
Well, I can't tell you what to do, and I won't force you to come to my wedding, but I wonder if you're speaking for both of you.
Oh, you mean you're wondering if Dean can go? I'm so sorry to say, but he doesn't even want to be there. He said so himself. So you can't afford me, and your brother doesn't even want to go.
And you're telling me that my brother really said that?
You mean that he didn't want to go? Of course he really said it. Why would anyone want to go to a wedding like yours anyways? If anyone valued their time, they would see that there was no value in going to yours.
You know, I think you're the only one that actually feels that way. And you've gone too far in trying to ruin my wedding.
Oh yeah? And what is a loser like you going to do? I bet nobody even showed up to your joke of a wedding.
The only one who isn't here is you, Hilda. My relatives, friends, everyone invited has shown up to this wedding. You're the only idiot who hasn't.
Hold on a second. Why are you talking to me like that?
It's me, Hilda. It's Dean. What is the matter with you? You couldn't even come up with a good excuse? You couldn't just say that you were sick or had a last-minute emergency? I'm just disappointed in you. Why are you being this cruel, Hilda?
Hold on a second. Why are you texting me from Hilda's number?
Well, maybe because I'm here for her wedding. She just showed me what you've been saying.
But that you shouldn't be there. I changed the date on our invitation. You shouldn't have known when or where the wedding was.
Oh, I noticed that you did that long ago. So I asked Lydia myself about what day she was getting married.
So you know that I had changed the dates.
You know, for such a well-educated person, your handwriting sure is sloppy. Did you think that you had covered your tracks? A toddler could do that better than you. You really thought that you were going to keep me from being at my own sister's wedding.
I don't understand. So you know that I lied to you and you pretended like you didn't know? But then that means that you were lying to me.
Only because you started it. But you should know that it's not just Lydia's friends and family. It's also her staff who came to see their company president get married.
Wait, their company president? What is that supposed to mean?
Oh, didn't you know? My sister manages her own company. She's a CEO. So it's not just people you'd have known, but, you know, it isn't just the board or the managers. It's all her staff.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I had no idea that Hilda ran her own company. This is the first time that I'm hearing about any of this. I mean, I thought that she never finished high school. I thought that she was marrying a flunky, but she's really leading a whole company?
The only thing that doesn't make sense around here is you. You're the one who tried to sabotage me going to Lydia's wedding. You're just awful. You think you're better than everyone, but you're not. And yeah, if you must know, the two of them didn't finish high school. But the reason for them both was that they had family circumstances that forced them to drop out. But the truth is that they did what they did in order to take care of their family. In fact, when Lydia's husband dropped out, he was really into film. He started a production company that he runs as well.
You're kidding me, but that's... Oh, I had no idea.
I know, right? Still a teenager and he went off to start his own film business. Do you think you could ever do anything like that? You kept making fun of them because they had dropped out, but you never even bothered to see what they had done since then. They're much bigger than you could ever hope to be.
Wait, hold on. Why are you so upset with me? Dean, I haven't seen this side of you.
You know why I respect my sister? Because she gave up everything to take care of me. She did that and still managed to make something amazing with her life. Not only that, but she never ever held what she did for me against me. She did all of that for me and you put her down for it. You let your horrible biases and assumptions get in the way of even trying to get to know her. I can't be with you anymore. We are going to get a divorce when we get back home, Lydia. I can't do this anymore.
Wait, Dean, no. No, you can't be serious, please. This can't be happening to me. I don't want to get a divorce from you.
No, I've had enough of this. You and I are going to have a long, long talk when we get back home. Now, if you'll excuse me, we have a wedding to celebrate here. I'll see you at home, Hilda.
Please, you have to let me in. Please let me in. I'm here to celebrate your wedding, Lydia. You have to let me in.
Wait, what? You want to come and help celebrate my wedding? But I thought you said that it wasn't worth coming for anymore.
I know. I said a lot of things, but I didn't mean it. I'm so sorry for everything that I said. You have to let me in. Can you go and tell your brother that I'm here? You have to tell him to help me get in. Please, you have to tell him to stay with me.
That's not going to happen. Do you understand? So why don't you just come home and leave us alone already?
What? No, please, you can't do this to me. I came all this way. You have to let me in.
You think I'm going to let you come in here after all that you've put me through? You've got some nerve, do you know that? You've done nothing but insult me and put me down, and you haven't given one real apology yet.
Please? I didn't do anything wrong. You have to know that I wasn't trying to hurt your feelings or anything like that. I really did come here to help you celebrate. You have to let me into here. You don't understand. I've graduated from one of the top schools in the country. You just can't keep me out of here.
I'm sorry, but no fancy college pedigree is going to save you here.
But please, I really am sorry. Can't you just let me in? I am not going to go home until you let me in.
Okay, so stand out there and cry for all I care. I won't be opening the door and letting you in.
If you don't let me in, then I'll have to break my way in. I won't let you keep me apart from my husband. I am just going to get him back and fix this.
Hold on a second. I would try and think hard about where you are right now.
What do you mean? I'm at some loser idiot's wedding. You think I care about barging in there? I'll knock this door down right now.
Hold on a second. What I'm trying to say is that I think you're at the wrong place. I don't actually think you're here.
What do you mean? Where am I then?
Well, we had closed the doors and we thought that you were going to be coming. But then we realized we couldn't hear any banging or crying or shouting or anything. I think you might have gone to the fake place that you wrote on the invitation.
But I just broke the door down. Are you telling me that I actually went to the wrong wedding? This isn't yours? Okay, well, I think that I gotta run right now. But we're not through here. We have plenty more to talk about.
Hilda, I think that you should just give yourself up and come home. Don't get into any more trouble.
No, I can't get caught. I'm not going to be forced to apologize for something so humiliating.
I think that you're only going to make things worse for yourself.
I'm not going to let you fool me into embarrassing myself like that. I'm not that stupid.
Okay, you know what? I tried. But you do whatever you want. I don't know why I'm even wasting my time texting you on my wedding.
But wait, so then you're just going to leave me like this? You can't do that. Please, you have to help me out here. Hello? Lydia? Are you there?
It turns out that the catering company for my wedding was at the other wedding that Hilda went to. My caterer was happy to fill me in on what happened next. Hilda ran to the bathroom to think of what to do next and was quickly cornered. In the end, she was forced to apologize for interrupting the wedding. She was also stuck with a fee of thousands of dollars, and to top it all off, Dean divorced her as well. When her parents found out why she was getting divorced, they got so mad at her. They told her that if she was so clever, then she should figure out a way to pay back all the tuition they had shelled out for her. Last I heard, Hilda's having to pay back as much as $1 million for all her mistakes. As for me, I was able to safely return to my wedding. I can safely say that for the rest of it, I did not think of Hilda or any of her schemes, even once. I was too busy enjoying my time, surrounded by loved ones. I'm honestly amazed that Hilda had no idea who I was. She would go on all the time about how many people she knew and what celebrities she was friends with. Later, her parents came to visit me and apologized directly to me. They told me that their daughter had wanted to go to an Ivy League school so badly that they had masterminded bribes to her high school and the university just to get her considered. It turns out that she never belonged there in the first place. I'd hoped that we could get along, if nothing for my brother's sake. I did my best to make things work, but it was no good. But now, I'm just glad to be rid of her.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.
So, rumor has it that Mom and Dad set you up on a date, right? Okay, girl, time to spill the tea. Mom showed me the guy's picture. His name's Hugo, right? His dad's some big shot CEO and he's a total dreamboat. Ugh, you're literally marrying into a fortune. That's insane. It wasn't a date. It was just I don't know. I guess it was just a meeting. We met and we talked for a while, and that's all. I haven't decided anything yet. Oh, please. Mom already said you gave the green light. Wait, what? Yep, she said the wedding's in, 3 months. You're not wasting any time at all, are you? I bet you're hard at work getting ready right now, huh? 3 months is practically tomorrow in the bridal world. We're getting married, and in 3 months? Since when? Back up 1 second. I haven't said yes to anything yet, much less getting married in 3 months. Well, I mean, you were gonna say yes eventually, right? Why wouldn't you? He's hot, he's rich, he's heir to a whole company, and you'd instantly become a spoiled, pampered housewife. That's the kind of stuff girls dream about. That might be what you want in a husband, but I have my own criteria for the man I'm going to marry. I'm looking for something a little more meaningful than wealth and influence. Oh wow, look at you, pretending to be deep. Sis, no offense, but your options aren't exactly overflowing. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror lately? You're kinda, ugly. I'm aware I'm not the family beauty queen, thanks. But that doesn't mean I have to settle for someone I don't even know. Well, sure, I guess you don't have to, but real talk, sis, if you turn this chance down, you're only going to get uglier from here on out. At this rate, you're going to have 100% chance of being alone forever in no time. You should lock in some man, any man, while you still have the chance. Morgan, you got a D in statistics in high school. I won't be taking advice from you on my chances for anything. And it's my life, so I'm going to decide the path I take. That's all. Oh yeah, that's a really great idea. Flaunt how much smarter you are than me. Newsflash, men don't like smart women, at least not women who act smart. You should be grateful someone like Hugo is even an option. This isn't a competition, and this topic is definitely not your business. Stay out of it, okay? Oh, yes, it is so my business. How did you land the single most eligible bachelor in the city while I'm stuck waiting for Prince Charming to text back? I'm done with this conversation. I have somewhere to be. Oh my God, really? You're gonna walk away all smug just because you're the chosen one now? At least admit it. You're secretly intimidated by how fabulous I am. I mean, come on, look at me. I'm cute, I'm fun, I'm basically wife material. Ugh, you are so infuriating. You're not even that pretty, and yet you act like you're too good for everyone. Just wait, I'm gonna prove I'm better. Hugo's gonna see what he's missing, and you're gonna be so embarrassed. Hey, are you ignoring me? Stop doing that. I am still talking to you. Rachel! I'm gonna show you once and for all that I am the superior woman. Just you wait. Rachel! Oh my gosh, you are not ready for this. Like, seriously. I have big, massive news. Oh boy, I'm so excited. I can't wait to hear it. So, I slept with Hugo. Kidding. Well, okay, not kidding. I actually did sleep with him. We had an absolutely heavenly night together 3 months ago. 3 months ago? Hold on. You mean this happened immediately after we met? Uh-huh. I texted him, we grabbed dinner, and let's just say things moved fast. Honestly, it was electric. And get this, he told me he knew you had a younger sister, but no one warned him I'd be this jaw-droppingly beautiful. Isn't that like the sweetest thing you've ever heard? Once he saw me in person, he said he wanted me, not you. And for the record, those were his words, not mine. I see. And what did Mom and Dad say when you told them? Oh yeah, about that. I haven't told them. Not yet, anyway. You haven't told them? Morgan, the wedding is in 2 days. Yeah, I brought it up like forever ago. I told them that I wanted to marry Hugo instead, but they totally brushed it off. They were making a bunch of stupid excuses why I couldn't marry him, but I tuned it all out. Like, once they said no, what's the point? Wow. Okay, what about Hugo's parents? Do they know, or... No, we haven't said anything to them either. But I mean, Hugo's cool with it. So why stress about how our parents feel? Double wow. This is just... Ugh. And the venue? You can't just switch brides like it's musical chairs. No wedding venue is going to allow that. Actually, funny story. They totally are going to allow that. Hugo's got a buddy who works there. The whole thing's been cleared. Smooth as butter. Okay, well, this is quite the development. I'm honestly unsure how to react. We were gonna make this big surprise. You show up, I walk down the aisle, everyone's like, whoa, plot twist. But yeah, 2 brides would have been awkward, huh? You seriously think this is funny? Funny? I don't know. I just think it's things going back to the way they should be. Oh, I found the marriage certificate that you and Hugo were preparing for the wedding. I went ahead and worked a little magic, otherwise known as whiteout. I erased your name and wrote mine in its place. Ta-da! What? Hold on. What's this about a marriage certificate with my name on it? I never signed one of those. Well, Dad gave it to Hugo and it had your name on it and everything. It was practically gift wrapped. Wow. So you and Hugo are really determined to go through with this, huh? Oh, you want to know how determined I am to make Hugo mine? Well, listen to this. Guess who's pregnant? This girl! I went to the OBGYN yesterday and the baby is perfectly healthy. You're serious? Dead serious. Once his dad finally kicks the bucket, Hugo's going to be running the company. And that means he'll be raking in all sorts of money to spoil me with. I mean, it's basically a real-life fairy tale minus the pumpkin. I see. Sorry for snatching him, I guess. But come on, it was kind of a miracle that a girl like you landed someone like Hugo in the first place. Let's be real, that wasn't gonna last. No offense, but you're not exactly dazzling. Anyway, you can still come to the wedding. You don't have to stay, though. You could always just drop your gift off at the reception desk and go back home. No tears, no drama. That's the vibe. Well, thanks for letting me know. Aw, don't be salty. It's not my fault you're uglier than me. Blame Mom and Dad for that. Life isn't fair, sis. You should know that by now. Wow, Morgan, I really can't thank you enough for this. Huh? Wait, was that your sad little final jab? Trying to act all graceful like you're not dying inside? Nope, I'm genuinely grateful to you. This saves me a lot of trouble. Wow, you can't even admit you're crushed. That's honestly kind of pathetic. Rachel, did you spend all night bawling your eyes out because your precious Hugo is mine now? Be honest, did you cry into your pillow and listen to sad breakup songs on repeat? Just do me a favor and don't show up at the wedding in some kind of jealous meltdown, okay? That would be like super embarrassing for everyone. Oh, and by the way, thank you for the dress. Your face looks like a warthog got the mumps, but at least we're close to the same dress size. It fit me perfectly. I'll bet this dress is breathing a huge sigh of relief knowing that I'm wearing it instead of you. This thing is incredible. It's custom made by a really exclusive designer. If you don't come to the wedding, I'll probably just take a bunch of selfies with it so you can take it all in. Oh, great. I wondered why my phone was blowing up with notifications, and now I immediately regret checking. I guess you're busy getting ready for your wedding, so why are you taking the time to talk to me? There you are. I was wondering when you were going to text me back. I was half convinced you were going to ghost us forever out of shame. Gotta admit, I respect the guts. It's not ghosting. I'm simply cutting back on talking to people who I can't stand. And no, I'm not coming to the wedding. Oh, okay then. Honestly, that makes things way less complicated. No dramatic scenes, no awkward stares, just a beautiful ceremony starring none other than yours truly. So yeah, I'm gonna go and probably never speak to any of you ever again, so can you pass along a message to Mom and Dad? Are you seriously sending me on errands now? Whatever, if it's just showing them a message, fine. Let's get this over with. Thanks, sending it now. All right, what's this big final statement of yours? As I have told you on more than one occasion, I never, from the very beginning, had any intentions of marrying Hugo. Wait, what? Hold on. And as you also know, I've been in a committed relationship with someone else for quite some time. Are you kidding me? You, the ugliest woman in the world, had a boyfriend? I was appalled when, after my boyfriend's parents had already invited you to come to their house and meet them to celebrate our engagement, you went and arranged for me to marry some man whom I had never met, all without saying a single word on the subject to me. Oh my God! You didn't just have a boyfriend, you were engaged? We have talked this over for quite some time now, and we have come to the conclusion that this is an absolutely unforgivable display of disrespect, and as such, we have decided to cut all of you out of our lives for good. We are moving out of this godforsaken town and starting a new life for ourselves somewhere else. Furthermore, we have already gotten married. We had a ceremony with just my now husband's family and the few members of our family whom I trust. This is the last you will hear from me. Don't bother trying to find us. You won't. What? What the actual hell? You're eloping? Are you serious right now? Very serious. Well, where are you running away to? As if I'd tell you that. That would kill the point of eloping. We're gone. No. You can't just bail like that. Literally none of that makes sense. Why haven't you told me about any of this? I mean, you never wanted to marry Hugo? What? Rachel, are you there? Rachel, everything is falling apart. The wedding was a total disaster. People are yelling, Hugo's parents are freaking out, and when I say freaking out, I mean they are livid. They just told me that there's no point to this wedding unless you are the one marrying Hugo. What does that even mean? It means the marriage wasn't about love. It was a business merger. Huh? I'll explain in the simplest terms possible. Our dad's company and Hugo's dad's company have both been drowning in debt for years. They thought tying the families together would solve everything. Okay, not really sure what that means, but... Hugo's dad owns a key patent that our parents were hoping to use, and our family holds some proprietary technology that could have saved their company. They thought combining them would lead to a new product line or something that could save both companies. But it had to look legitimate, so they needed me, the good daughter, to marry in and seal the deal. So they just decided to marry you off like we're in some kind of medieval fantasy movie? Yeah, that's a pretty apt analogy, actually. It wasn't about me being happy, it was about cutting costs and saving face. They thought if we became one family, they wouldn't have to license the patent or spend thousands of dollars and man-hours negotiating fees. It was a shortcut. And I messed that up? You didn't just mess it up, Morgan. You detonated it. You swapped the bride, broke the chain of trust, and didn't bother to tell anyone. Now the agreement is worthless. Without me, the partnership has no foundation. Okay, I really don't have any idea what any of that means, but let's just skip that for now. I just found out the worst thing of all. Hugo's not going to inherit the company. Oh, wow. He's not? Yeah, apparently he's got no business sense at all. The only reason he has a job at the company in the first place is because he's family. They basically just give him a salary and have him do minor work that won't do too much damage when he inevitably screws it all up. Huh. Yeah, I'd buy that. So who's the next CEO really gonna be? His older sister. I see. I see? Is that all you have to say to me? They tricked me. Hugo tricked me. You tricked me. No, I didn't. This sucks. And then I just now hear about your stupid boyfriend. Husband, but continue. He's apparently some super crazy successful business guy making like 4 times what Hugo makes. Yeah, that's probably an understatement. He started an online business that really took off, so yeah. Right? That's the kind of man I want. That's the kind of man I deserve. Give him to me. Huh? You heard me. I want your boyfriend, so give him to me, and then you can marry Hugo like you planned. What? Okay, we've got a deal, so hurry up and get over here with your boyfriend. Morgan, you told everyone you're pregnant with Hugo's child. Well, yeah, sure, kinda, but... And today is the day you move into his family's home, remember? I am? I'll do you the favor of forgetting you ever made that absolutely bonkers proposal just now, so just be sure to keep your head down, okay? Wait, what's this about me moving in with them? You'll find out shortly. Oh, and a heads up, Hugo's mom is an absolute nightmare. She's such a menace that she was solely responsible for Hugo's last wife going crazy and running away. Get ready for your daily dose of passive-aggressive breakfast chats. Wait, what? Hugo's been married before? No one told me that. Maybe because you were too busy stealing dresses and bragging to listen. Hope you enjoy tiptoeing around her for the next few decades. Oh my god, I can't do this. Sure you can. Well, actually, you probably can't, but do your best. I would strongly advise you to be careful not to earn your mother-in-law's ire. Well, I'm about to get rid of this phone, so it's been nice knowing you. Huh? What are you talking about? My husband's business is doing pretty well and is expanding overseas, so he thought it would be best going forward to move to a tax haven. And I doubt we'll ever set foot in this country again, so I don't need this phone anymore. I'm gonna buy a new one with my husband's money. Rachel, wait! Nope, no waiting. Goodbye. Please, you can't abandon me like this. Sure I can. Just watch me. Rachel, no! I heard the rest from a cousin who still talks to that side of the family. Apparently, Morgan tried to forge divorce papers and free herself from Hugo once things went south. But he caught her, snapped, and became like big brother to her overnight. At the same time, his mother, who always saw Morgan as beneath them, went full attack mode. She blamed Morgan for ruining the financial deal, for destroying the family's one shot at recovery. Now she looks at her like she's some cursed object, something shameful and dirty. Then came the collapse. Both companies, ours and theirs, went under within months. Bank accounts drained, reputations ruined, everything gone. Morgan's the scapegoat now. They call her a jinx, a parasite, a burden. She gave birth not long after, but even then, she wasn't spared. She's working around the clock doing whatever job she can get, just trying to scrape together enough to pay off the mountain of debt she helped create. As for me, I am far away, finally living my life. No noise, no drama, just peace. And I plan to keep it that way.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.